Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Happy New Comic Book Day, October 16th, 2024. I hope all you guys found all your books in your cubby, on your new comic book shop wall, or mailed to you. However you guys get your books, I hope that you found all the books you were looking for this week. I know I did here in the loud, mysterious black bag. Before we get dived into that, I do want to give myself a shout out. A little bit of advertising. Click the links below. Come check out my Instagram page. That's the best way to get a hold of Jacob's Comics 98 mystery box. Right now, while supplies last, not only do you get your chance at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Last Ronin #1, signed 5 times by Kevin Eastman and the whole crew that worked on the Ninja Turtles, you get a chance at winning that grand prize and a really cool 9/8 slab. You also get 5 exclusive comics for free. Like I said, while supplies last, throwing in 3 trade dresses and 2 virgins for free. Total retail value on just those exclusives alone would be $105. We're just asking $100 for the mystery box, and you get all that stuff. Fun Times comic box. Like I said, best way to buy those is click the links below on the Instagram page. And hit me up on IG, or come watch one of my live shows, which I am usually live weeknights and sometimes on the weekends. Check me out. All right, guys, let's get dived into this week's new comic book books. I got 4 books. As usual, I've already read all the books. We're gonna talk about my thoughts on them without any sort of spoilers, spoiler free. Without further ado, loud, mysterious black bag out of the way. And first up, in the number 4 spot, like I said, they're all ranked from least favorite to favorite. So in the number 4 spot, I had Miles Morales, Spider-Man 25. Now, I did enjoy all the books that I read this week. There wasn't any stinkers. This one's pretty good, man. I'm really digging Vicentini's artwork. Miles gets kind of this new suit in this issue. I don't think that's a spoiler to say, since we do see that on the cover for the next issue, or on a variant cover, I think. What else can I say? It was good. It wasn't like top-notch storytelling or anything, but we're getting from point A to point B, and obviously point C looks a little bit more interesting, but we had to move, down the rabbit hole of the story, and I thought it was kind of a cool way of setting up a reason for him to have a new costume, and maybe some new, a little bit of change or tweak to his current powers, which I think could actually be really interesting, and we'll see how that plays out. As usual, they're probably not going to wear the new suit forever, but while it's on, I think we're going to have some fun. So, that's a kind of rare to say for these Spider, new suit storylines, that there's a reason for this suit. That's going to maybe make this next storyline interesting, too. And so, I think good writing on that. We'll see how it all turns out. But I think it was kind of an interesting start. And there's a backup story in here that I was kind of laughing about. Deadpool shows up, and also not a spoiler, they got his little logo down here. And it's actually the new Deadpool, the girl Deadpool, Deadpool's daughter, and maybe it seems as though she's going to be showing up for some more stuff in this. So, hey, I liked this issue. Number 4, Miles Morales, Spider-Man 25. I did pick up the Scotty Young variant cover because I thought this one was super cute and the conversation was funny, and I don't know, this one I was like, I like that one. He says, Deadpool says to Wolverine, he goes, "What's new about your new series?" Wolverine says, "You serious? Look at me, I got a new costume." Deadpool says, "That's not a new costume." Wolverine says, "It's totally new." Deadpool says, "Okay, but it's not." And then Wolverine says, "Bub, look at it closer. There's more yellow here, less blue there. There's nude stripes and knee thingies." And Deadpool's like, "Oh, yeah, okay, I hear you." Wolverine's like, now you see it? And he goes, nope, not new. Which, I didn't even know this was a new costume, so clever joke. I just, it's might be a couple little things off, different, but it's a Wolverine costume. So it was actually really hard to decide between number 3, which I ended up putting Wolverine number 2, and number 1. They were all like really good issues. I really enjoyed this. The art on this is just so good, and we're in the Canadian wilderness, and I cannot. I can't say too much without spoiling it, but it's just really good right now. This Wolverine run is starting off super strong. Issue 1 really kind of drew me into. I'd said too in the review of issue 1, like, wow, he's really kind of capturing I think it's Ahmed Salah something. I'm sorry, I forgot his name, but the writer for this has really like captured Wolverine's voice, and that continues in this issue. I really enjoyed it, man. Like, and the art combined with this writing, I'm on board with this right now. It's a really good run, and it's kind of gotten me in the feels a little bit, because in my number 2 spot we have Uncanny X-Men number 4, and I really enjoyed this one too. This felt like, again, Gail Simone kind of channeling. And check this out. We got I think it might be a first full appearance of this Sarah Gaunt character, and she's a cool bad guy. Like, but this is how I would review this book. Is Gail Simone is doing a really good Chris Claremont from the 80s impersonation. She with updated storytelling dynamics and such, but she really understands the characters that she's telling this story for, and she's got like ideas and places to go with them that are interesting, and bad guys and action, and I cannot say enough about this series right now. I'm super enjoying the relaunch Uncanny X-Men and the main X-Men title, but I think the standout so far kind of has been this Uncanny X-Men title, just because we're playing with main characters who've been mainstay standards for over a decade, to over 2 decades in the case of Rogue, and it's just really well told, and I want to see what happens next. I was sad when I got to the last page, and it was like, oh, I gotta wait to find out what happens. Man, really good, in my number 1 spot. And like I said, it was really hard to pick. I really liked all 3 books this week, and I think this might have gotten a number 1 nod simply because it's going to be the last Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo on Nightwing that we get, and that leaned me towards this in favor. But this because this storyline is just as good as those, and we finally wrap up everything with Heartless, and the payoff and what happens I found very satisfying, and the character journey that we got with Nightwing, not just in this issue but throughout this whole run, has resulted in some of the best Nightwing storytelling that we've had in that I can remember, and so I have to just give this the nod. This issue is really good, but maybe not singularly as good as those, but the whole lead up to this, and this is the payoff, and it's just it was well worth the admission of every issue leading up to the run. Really cool cover here too. We get this awesome Starry Night homage as a last page that I thought was like really kind of cool, and signatures of the main people who worked on this run, and it was just a really good kind of send off for Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo, whose run has been highly acclaimed and award winning, and so I think they ended that run on another high note, and it's sad to see them go. And so yeah, that's what I have this week. Hey guys, click the Instagram links below. Come buy a mystery box from me. I would love you. That's what I have today, guys. As always, we'll see you guys next time, and have a great day.